on the last episode of Savage Sisters podcast.
I like people who are just naturally kind. Like, they're just nice. I don't like assholes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stand dudes like that. I don't like the whole conceited, ugh. Okay, I'm naming stuff I don't like. We can say that for another top 10. Consistency and reliability. That's my 10.
Okay. Alright. Those got a letter. That chocolate.
Give me a piece of that chocolate bar.
Just one drop.
Oh, what up, y'all?
What's up? We tweaking a little bit, but we ain't on nothing. This just natural.
No.
So
all organic vibes over here.
Pure from the earth.
So, welcome back to Savage Sisters podcast.
Yeah.
And I got a question for you.
What it is?
Don't you hate when you can be with a group of people having a conversation or asking somebody for some advice, and then somebody butt in and try to give you advice? Meanwhile, their ass is a full contradiction of what the hell y'all talking about. So it's like, first of all, you the last person. Not even the last. You ain't on the list of people that can have a say-so in this conversation.
I do, in fact, hate it. Why? Because what the hell is the point? Your ignorant ass is up here trying to give somebody some damn advice, and you doing the very thing that you think you qualified to get the advice on. Now, if we asked, okay, let's give an example. For a guy that's married, say his brother has a potential girlfriend, or let's say he does have a girlfriend, okay? And his older brother decides, oh, I'm going to give my little bro some advice. But not even realizing the big brother is the one that got 2 women pregnant by him at the same damn time. But he want to give advice to the little brother to say, no, bro, don't be out here in these streets, and you gotta be faithful to your girl and stuff like that. Really? What qualifies him to give that advice to his little brother when he know he's pretty much screwing himself? Because he got 2 women pregnant by him at the same time. But he won't give advice talking about being faithful? No. If you gonna give advice and you got a situation like that, you need to give the bad advice. Say, these hoes ain't loyal. Say something like, oh, you need to go ahead and just, sow your royal oats, as they say, That's the type of advice that a person that has 2 women pregnant at the same time should give. Don't be giving no actual good advice and you ain't living by your own stuff.
Hell no, you ain't practicing what you're preaching.
Facts.
And there's a lot of people that do that. I can't stand that, especially when you ain't even talking to their ass. And
you ain't even asked for it.
You ain't even asked for their opinion because you already know.
Just
why would I ask you?
Unwanted advice. Why? Who started this? What is it? Is it a brain?
That's like
issue?
Like we was talking about earlier. That's like, people out here giving relationship advice. Ain't even gotta be marital. Just dating don't matter. Relationship advice, talking about cheating and all this other stuff, which you shouldn't be doing, what you need to look for and all this other stuff, and that ain't right. And
they a raggedy piece of shit.
And they out here cheating, doing the whole 9, as they say, doing everything.
10,
got multiple,
and 11.
Got multiple hoes. I mean multiple.
In different area codes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, once you start going to different languages, that's how you know something is wrong. Because if you got all ethnicities, all regions, all nationalities, something wrong with you.
My thing is, how you hate what you are. How you hate thieving, but you still.
I will never understand.
Currently.
I will never understand.
Not past tense. Currently.
I don't understand. I would never understand.
Currently. You're
I
currently
don't steal.
doing it.
I don't steal.
I mean, this go for the past thieves too. You did it in the past, you don't do no more. You currently doing it. Currently.
That's some bull.
And you want to offer your little piece of advice. Oh, well, I don't think that's right. You doing it too.
You thought. But hey, don't be giving advice that's unwanted. Like I don't do that. If you're doing what you giving advice against, something is wrong with your brain. Like it got to be.
I wish I could find that meme. You remember them memes that people always post during around Thanksgiving or Christmas, like family gathering and stuff that come
Oh
up.
yes. And auntie want to talk about some damn Lenise. So what happened to your little boyfriend? You still got your little boyfriend? Well, see, if he hadn't cheated on you, maybe y'all be still together. And maybe, if you knew how to pick a man, but whole time she ain't got no man, she ain't got no husband, she ain't never had no man. Or if she got a man,
or she married, then guess what? The husband cheating on her all day, every day.
Or, no, better yet, she is single. The man she with is married and got 4 kids.
Exactly.
And on top of that, he got somebody else on the side. So he got 2 side chicks and a wife, and she want to talk about giving some advice. Oh no! Here's another one. I don't know if anybody in the world other than me know of a situation like this, but you got that one auntie that I ain't coming against them or nothing like that, but you always got that one family member that try to talk about sex outside of marriage. And they won't say it's wrong. But yet back in their day, they was the biggest whore on the block. They put the H in whore. So people like that, okay, here's the question. What is it that makes a person who is clearly contradicting the advice that they give think that they have the ability to give said advice, especially unwanted?
Some people feel obligated, very obligated when they
How
shouldn't.
You got an
obligated.
obligation?
Like, it's my duty. It's my duty to do this and tell this person this. It's my duty.
I feel like
no, it's
that
not.
is a mental disorder.
Mind your business.
Because why would you do that? If I'm doing wrong and I know I'm doing wrong, I'm not gonna try to give nobody advice on the very thing I'm doing wrong. If I'm doing wrong, I know it may sound stupid, but look, if I'm gonna give advice, I'll give advice about something that I'm doing right, not the wrong stuff.
Or sometimes when somebody asks you advice about something, and you be like, the person be real, but like, hey, on some real, I ain't even the person be asking that because I'm out here in these streets.
Exactly.
So I can't even give you no advice on that.
in a situation like that, I have way more respect for them because they said what was real and what was true. They ain't sit there and BS me. Now, you doing all the dirt, but you don't want to keep it real with me. Why you giving me advice? Why you opening that hole in your face that you shove food in?
Lying.
Advice.
Up here lying.
Keep that thing closed. Or better yet, stuff it with what you keep trying to tell me not to do what you doing. Go and gobble up somebody's crotch. We know you're doing it. Hey, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Can't be out here doing
Crotchgobblers.com.
Can't be out here doing that with everybody now. People, there's too much stuff.
Speaking of that, I saw. No, it's not too crazy. I promise it's not. So I was I forget what I was on. I was either on YouTube or Instagram, one of them. Not sure. It was probably YouTube. But anyway, it was something that a guy. Oh no! It was Instagram. The chick had mentioned she was doing she was one of those chicks that do like matchmaking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name right now, but yeah. So she mentioned she had this guy on live, and she was recording the session or whatever, and she was asking, you know, basically asking what his qualities were, what his preferences were, and stuff like that, because she's matchmaking. So the dude somewhere in there, they ended up talking about giving head. And you know what the guy said? He said when women are in relationships, they should not give head.
Why?
But unless they married to the man, because he said that he felt like, for him personally, that he felt like when after a woman get him head, he think of her as a hoe. And I was just like, damn, huh? And the lady, she asked him, she said, what? You really think that? He was like, yeah, I'm not the only man that thinks that. There's plenty of men that think that after a woman gives him head in a relationship, that she's a hoe. And I was just like, he might be onto something. Because think about it. If you're in a relationship with somebody, okay, now not putting your business or nothing like that out there, but if that's your person and you know, y'all committed to each other, there is some things that y'all gonna do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that happens to be something just as intimate as sex. It is a form of sex. So I can understand why he said that. And I was just thinking, if this video get out, it's a whole lot of dudes that ain't getting no more head no more. Cause women are not.
We like, oh, for real? That's how you think? All right, cool, bet.
Exactly.
Ain't getting nothing no more. No, I ain't no hoe.
No more Gawk 3000
no.
with the twist.
No.
No more of that.
Oh, baby, can I get a little? I ain't no hoe. What you think I am?
You think I'm a hoe? Who? You better.
You better go ask Becky with the good hair.
You better go ask somebody else. You better ask homegirl down the street that you was getting it from. You better ask your side chick. You ain't getting it from me. Ain't getting it from me. That mess had me weak. I was like, wait a minute, he might be onto something. Because he ain't the first person I heard say something like that.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, I heard it before years ago.
Don't know where, but I feel like I've heard that.
And I got a lot of brothers. So some of my brothers are real enough to tell me what it is when it comes to stuff like that, especially dating. And I used to ask questions. Like, I would have to ask my older brothers, not the younger ones, because, well, not to say the younger ones aren't going to tell me. They are going to tell me, but they're going to tell me too much. Like,
in detail.
Yes, because I'm literally the only girl. Mm-hmm. They treat me like I'm a boy, like I'm their brother. They don't treat me like I'm their sister. So, like, I have heard the craziest stuff from my brothers. I'm talking about how they done smash one girl and turn around a couple hours later they smash another girl. I'm just like, oh my God, I don't even hear this. Stop telling me this. Why are you telling me? I am your sister. I don't want to hear this shit. But yeah, you know, guys are interesting creatures. For people to say, like, for women to say that men are simple. Yes, they're simple to a certain degree. Mm-hmm. And, you know, us women, we have, well, I'll say a lot of women, not all of us, but a lot of us